Good evening. My name is Drew, and I'm a New York State certified addictions recovery coach and peer advocate. Welcome to the Reset, where we talk about recovery and helping you to maintain your recovery. So, a successful recovery program needs structure, discipline, and accountability. Ask yourself two questions: how is this working out for me? And what good can come out of this? And there are different stages of relapse. The first is emotional, our feelings. Many times we use over our feelings. We don't want to cope. We want to numb the feelings, or we want to have a great feeling. Next is mental. Starts obsessing. The mental obsession starts thinking about, fantasizing about the times we had. The third is the physical, actual picking up. So it's important to monitor ourselves so we know where we're at in our recovery. So I want to talk about today the spirit of relapse and the spirit of addiction, because it's about attitudes and behaviors. And if you can pinpoint these attitudes and behaviors, you can catch yourself before you start sliding down that pathway. So the spirit of addiction. These are things like resentment, having expectations. Expectations are premeditated resentments. Resentments a lot of times causes people to use. So what we like to keep in mind is, like, expectations are like demands we put on other people. So the spirit of addiction, jealousy, anger, greed, lust, these are all attitudes and behaviors of relapse. Now, what are some attitudes and behaviors of recovery? The spirit of recovery. It's joyous, happy, free. It's empathy, compassion for others, compassion for ourselves. It's about being in the solution. It's about not blaming people. There's a spirit of recovery. So if you can understand where you're at, you can pivot and you can change that. So recovery, it takes not only attention. I talked about intention in my last video, but it also takes a group of people, a community, because addiction is about isolation and recovery is about connection. The opposite of addiction, they say, is connection. So it's hard to be picked off if you're in the middle of a pack. So if you're in a pack and you're in the middle and you're with other people, it's hard to fall out. But if you're on the outskirts of that pack, then you can get picked off and the wolves can get you. So if you have a community, if you have people you're staying connected to, it's easier to maintain that spirit of recovery. And your friends and your support network can help you when they see you falling off. They can help you bring you back into the middle of the herd, back into the pack, so that you can continue your sobriety. So these are some tips I want to leave you with today. So my name is Drew. Have a blessed rest of your day.